A local man got a ticket for a traffic violation in New York City, and get this, he's never been there.
Wow. Well, the ticket was dismissed a few days ago, but only after coming to News 10 NBC in months of hassle. He shared his experience with Stephanie Dupre.
Around the end of September, Tom Bush got a ticket for $75 from New York City for driving in a bus lane. The crazy part?
I've never been there. If I was there, I would have paid the $75 for all the aggravation that I went through. But I'm not going to pay it if I didn't do it.
Knowing he had never been there, he looked at the ticket, and the van that was pictured on it was not his. He thought it was a mistake and threw it out.
Back in September, can you send me that picture? I want to see it again for proof. We don't have that anymore because we didn't keep the picture, of course, which is not a good thing on our part.
For about 3 months, Tom made countless phone calls and wrote certified letters and took pictures.
Not me. If you look it up, you can clearly see that the license plate that they read, it's a Chevy Express van. I have a Ford Transit van.
He says it was almost impossible to get in touch with the Finance, Parking Violation, and Collection Division in New York City.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I come to see you.
In November, Tom got a notice saying there was a default judgment against him for the amount of $75.
Letter saying they're gonna take my house, take my bank accounts.
As you can imagine, that notice was terrifying. And what more can you do, right? Well, Tom says every time he called the collection division in New York City, this was how the conversation went.
And all they cared about was payment. They didn't want to hear the story. They didn't care about anything else. They didn't care.
I sent all of Tom's documentation to the Department of Finance and explained his situation. It got back to me, and it says, according to their records, the ticket was dismissed on December 1st.
Literally, it's been tough. Hate to say that about a ticket, but when they keep threatening you, take your house away and something you never did, it's not right.
Stephanie Dupre, News 10, NBC.
Gosh, I can only imagine.
I know.
I don't have any words.